Yeah, hi guys, Anil here. Let's start today's topic, that is pyramid pattern as well as Pascal patterns. We'll see how will draw how will print a pyramid pattern using Java. We'll see that, right? So before starting the program, let me tell you one thing here. How the pyramid looks like. The structure of pyramid will be like this only, right? So this is the structure. Like this we have to make in Java, and the pattern will be like first 1 star, then 2 star, then 3 star. Again we will reach the maximum, will reduce the star number of stars, right? That is the pyramid patterns. We have to do it using the Java programming, right? So this pyramid is nothing but two equilateral triangle, right? So one is upward triangle and this one is downward triangle, right? We have already done the program for equilateral triangle, right? So the same logic we can apply here. So here I need to print two triangles so that I can achieve this pattern using Java. So we already solved this pattern. So now to solve this, right? Let me go here. Let me create one more method here, so that in that method we can solve it, right? Static, then void, then m6 method. So here we created the method m6, and here let me pass the argument also. Int here gave me z, right? Z is the argument, means you will pass the number of stars, right? So then then here we'll print we'll write the same logic for triangle patterns, like upward triangle patterns we have already made, right? This is the logic for this upward triangle we have already done. So the same thing we can apply here, right? So let me just comment out it here. Let me write like upward triangle. So this logic will be for upward triangle, and let me create the for loop. So in this for loop we'll maintain the number of rows, right? So if here I'll pass 5, the number of rows will be 5 only, right? So int I equal to 1, I less than equal to here z, then I plus plus, right? So it will maintain the rows. After that I need 2 more for loop. This for loop for space, yeah, j is equal to here z we have to pass, right? In the first row the spaces will be more, right? All are space only 1 star. Then j greater than equal to here will pass as I, right? So then j plus plus, sorry, j minus minus. This will be because we take the maximum. Here j minus minus. After that here we'll print space only, right? So this for loop will be used to print the space. This again in the same outer for loop will create another for loop to print the stars, right? So int k is equal to 1 because star will start from the 1. Then k less than equal to I. As per the I we have to print, right? If I is equal to 1, then 1 star, I is equal to 2 star, like that. So here we'll print star, put 1 star, 1 space, 1 star, right? So this is the logic we already know from our previous session, right? So let me just print this, call this method and see whether we are getting the correct output or not. Let me do that now. This is button m6, give here m6, right? So yeah, now just run and check what is the output we are getting. Just a minute, it's taking time. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay. I got it. We did not write our println method. Yeah, and here just we need to go to the next line, right? So now if I'll run, I'll get the expected output. Yeah, the first upward equilateral triangle we got, right? Now our next role is to print the downward triangle, right? Let me do that now. This is downward triangle. Yeah, now also we have to maintain same, like 1 outer for loop and 2 inner for loops. right? So here let me write the outer for loop first. Int a is equal to 1, then a less than equal to here z minus 1, because here I already print the maximum numbers, right? Here in this case it is 10 star I have already done, right? So I need to start the downward triangle from 9 star onwards, right? That's why I kept it's z minus 1, right? I hope you got it, right? So after this let me create the inner for loop, right? So here I'll print the space as well as the stars, right? So inner for loop for int b is equal to 1, b greater than equal to a plus 1, then b plus plus, right? Here I kept b, a plus 1 means you know, right? So here I am not going to print the maximum limit from 9 onwards. I am going to start, that's why I kept that, right? Then go to the next for loop. Here we will print stars. Here c equal to z minus 1, because I am going to start with z minus 1 means 9. In our case it's 9, right? 10 we are passing in the arguments, that's why it's 9. We have already printed the 10, so here we are printing the 9. Then I have to set the value, right, of the z, means condition z less than equal to, here I need to pass a, right? Z less than equal to a, then z minus minus, right? So here put the star, you have to print the star here, right? Yeah, everything is fine now, and just call this println method here. Now I hope everything is fine, right? Downward triangle logic is ready. Now we can run it and we can see what is the output now. Yeah, okay, yeah, we got the output now. Let me show you here. This is the pattern we print using Java, right? This is the pyramid pattern. We are expecting this type of patterns, right? So everything is looks good only, and this is the pattern we get to by printing two triangles. One is upward triangle, one is downward triangle, right? So we have done this program. Let me just comment out for your understanding. Here first, this is for the rows and this is for the spaces we are printing, space we are maintaining, and the next for loop is for the printing the stars, right? That like printing the stars. Yeah, the next thing is system.out.println. This one we are using to go to the next line, right? You can understand by seeing these comments, right? Which line is meant for what, right? So this is the pyramid program. If you have any doubt, you can ask in the comment section, right? So now let's solve this Pascal's, right? Pascal pattern, just make it up. Yeah, you just divide this pyramid, it will be a Pascal pattern. Let me remove this part, right? Yeah, this is the Pascal patterns. You have to made it using star, right? How can you do it? It's also very simple. The same program, just we need to remove one space here. Just let me copy this program and let me copy this and paste here. Yeah, give the change the name of this method to M7, right? Now I just need I need to do a small changes here. Yeah, you just remove the space here also, downward also you just remove this space. That's it. So now this method will print the Pascal pattern method. Yeah, now let me run and show you that with the Pascal pattern. Yeah, now without any issue we got the Pascal pattern, right? This is the Pascal patterns, right? Yeah, this one this one is the Pascal pattern. Let me maximize my console. Yeah, now you can see it, right? The upper one is our pyramid patterns and the below one is our Pascal patterns. Yeah, I hope you got it, right? If you have any doubt also, you can comment in the comment section. I'll try to solve your doubt. Yeah, that's it for today.